Ladies and gentlemen, American Jury and Bulldog Nation, welcome to the Eric Deters Show. If this is your first time watching, here's what we do. We fly through the news by topics, making little pithy comments, witty comments where it's required. We are very politically incorrect, and I think you'll enjoy it. And we're very comprehensive. If you watch this show every day, you can keep up on whatever's going on in the freaking world in 5 to 10 minutes. All right. GOP. On Monday, the GOP House of Representatives are going to submit a bill to cure all of our health care insurance and health care insurance woes. Let's hope it's a winner. Van Epps from Tennessee won the special election, was sworn in to the Congress. GOP now has a 220 to 213 edge. White House Christmas tree was lit up by President Trump, who also delivered remarks with his lovely wife, Melania. It was a festive day. January 6th pipe bomber arrested Brian Cole. Pam Bondi and Kash Patel says this was a review of the same evidence, nothing new. And you know what's I find fun? And they're not saying this. They can't say it. I can say it, so I'm going to say it. Why didn't they charge this guy? Why did they keep this hush-hush? The January 6th pipe bomber. He was black, and he targeted both the DNC and the RNC. So the Democratic FBI under Joe Biden didn't want to prosecute a black guy that was going to blow up the DNC and the RNC. Unfreaking believable. California's insurance chief, Ricardo Lara, 32 luxury international trips over 163 days since taking office in 2019, including while the wildfires were burning. Freaking unbelievable. Another example how the Democrats, it's all gangsterism, it's all what can they get from these political jobs, as opposed to solving problems like Trump and his cabinet do. Hochul, Chinese spies, bragged about her controlling Hochul's views and opinions. Wow. So not only the Hochul's chief of staff was a Chinese spy, she was an effective Chinese spy. Tim Walz is complaining that there's drive-bys of his house shouting the R word, retard. That's kind of funny. He's getting retard drive-bys. By the way, remember, retard was a term just like fag that we used growing up. I'm 62. When you didn't like somebody, you just say fag, you say retard. That's all you did. That's what it was. By the way, we've grown from that, so we don't use those words anymore. But he's getting attacked by those words on drive-bys.
We love to drive by and do that.
It's kind of funny. People drive by, retard! All right. Burt Jones running for governor of Georgia. He's leading the Georgia Republican primary, and he's got the full unconditional endorsement. What's Trump always say? Full and complete endorsement. Total endorsement of Donald Trump. Feeding Our Future. This was the Somalia governmental program. They gave like $50,000 cash to Dems. And guess what? Ayman Omar, the Muslim Republican congressional rep, held at a campaign event at the restaurant that participated in this with massive freaking fraud. Feeding Our Future. My God, it is sickening. Texas legislative map has been upheld by the United States Supreme Court. Andrew Wolf's family visited President Trump at the White House. He's the National Guardsman that's recovering. Speaking of the National Guard, D.C., Trump won the appeals court decision there to keep the National Guard around. And we got a video clip for you for the travel ban on 30 countries. Hit it, Sabrina.
That list.
I won't be specific on the number, but it's over 30. And the president is continuing to evaluate countries. Listen, if they don't have a stable government there, if they don't have a country that can sustain itself and tell us who those individuals are and help us vet them, why should we allow people from that country to come here to the United States?
Madison.
I agree 100%. By the way, comment about Kristi Noem. I like Kristi Noem. I really do. But have you ever seen pictures of her when she was governor of South Dakota in pictures now. Why do these women go down that lane, man? She was naturally beautiful. I don't get it. Pop culture. Do you know, Sabrina, sports betting? 95% of the people that sports bet in the end lose. There's only like 5% of the people that how they bet, little bet, whatever, make money. 95% lose, and people still bet. I'm glad I don't bet. There's a great story out that Johnny Carson's life was saved by Sinatra because unbeknownst to Johnny Carson, he was at a bar one night and put his hand up the leg and skirt of a mobster's girlfriend. Uh-oh. And the hit was actually ordered, and Frank Sinatra got it withdrawn. Wow. Netflix buys Warner Brothers Discovery HBO for $82 billion. Wow. Sports Without Boundaries by Dallas Cowboys lost to Detroit Lions 44-30. 2 turnovers, killed them, and some bad refereeing. NCAA football, Big Ten matchup, Big SEC matchup, ACC matchup this weekend. NFL football, lots of great games. I hope you enjoy them. And your Shakespeare insult of the day is, do not be an abortive, lumpish giglet. That's a good one. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. And by the way, I'm wearing my Deters for Governor from when I ran for governor in 2020. I just want everybody to know, or 2022, whenever it was. It was 2022. I just want everybody to know that I will probably be doing it again.